organic, unpredictable, unknown, lovely, beautiful, a sense of fulfillment. This is part of the pleasures of life and not the chores of life.
Rose Oaks apartment residents are being asked to pack their bags, and we'll take a look at the apartment protests sparking throughout the city.
Beware of tax season. It's that time of the year again. See how volunteers help out next.
Stick around for an update on the rumors of snow in the Midwest.
Who's showing up and who's showing off. Find out which Hawkeyes are impressing this spring.
Good evening, and thanks for joining us. I'm Kelsey Sanger.
And I'm Andrew Roberts. Moving out, low-income housing complex Rose Oaks in Iowa City is letting their residents go. Under new management, the building is set to be torn down and renovated. This leaves a large population of Rose Oaks residents with less than 30 days to find a new home. Over 100 tenants gathered at City Hall Tuesday night to voice their concern. Tenants want the city government to step in and keep them in their homes. Many of the tenants at Rose Oaks face language barriers, poor credit, and have a criminal record and are finding it difficult to move elsewhere. In the end, protesters were not happy with Iowa City Mayor Thorgmartin's response.
I'm tired of paying an application fee, and they keep telling me that my credit score and I got a criminal background.
You said, and nobody knew. I got proof right here. You cannot go back and forth today. When is the answer?
Giving the people 30 days to move out when they know that these people have barriers. There's nowhere to go. They really have nowhere else to go.
The protest didn't stop Tuesday night. A few tenants returned to Iowa City Hall Wednesday morning, and Daily Iowan reporter Cole Johnson was there.
I'm here outside of Iowa City Hall, where talk of affordable housing has begun, specifically focusing on the Rose Oaks apartment controversy. Now, earlier today, protesters were inside City Hall to speak with city officials on the rights of the residents of the complex. After arriving at City Hall, the protesters were looking for justice, saying that the residents of the Rose Oaks apartments are wrongfully being released from their leases due to building renovations.
Human rights violations are happening right now, so we're trying to get answers as to why the city is allowing it to happen.
The tenants have been given 30 days to leave the premises, forcing some to find temporary solutions.
Some have gone to the shelter house. There's not enough social service agencies in Iowa City to house all these people though, so people are going on the streets.
City officials argue, saying the contracts for the complex are private between the tenants and the landlords, making city efforts in this issue illegal.
Iowa Supreme Court has spelled it out very clearly in other instances where the city has tried to interject themselves into a private contract between two private entities that the city cannot do that.
City officials say the manager of the complex is working with the residents and extending the 30-day period for certain circumstances.
If you're current with your rent, that if you're in compliance with your former, lease, that they are extending those out. If there's kids that are in the local schools, that they are honoring those leases through the school year.
Another protest has been organized for Thursday night at 6 p.m. in the Rose Oaks complex. Reporting in Iowa City, Cole Johnson, Daily Iowan TV.
Seeking an appeal after pleading guilty to 2 counts of sexual exploitation, Michael Travis of Trenor, Iowa, wants more freedom. Back in 2014, Travis was arrested for inappropriately touching students. This happened while he was an assistant softball coach at Trenor High School and teaching at an elementary school. After pleading guilty, Travis was stripped of his teaching and coaching licenses. He was also banned from the school district's grounds unless he is with his own children. The Trenor School Board plans to hold an appeal hearing on April 13th to decide whether or not Travis will be granted more access to district facilities.
The dreaded tax season is here, but some are volunteering to do it again and again and again. Daily Iowan TV's Ryan Scott visited the Johnson County Senior Center to take a look at who is helping out this tax season.
People are lined up at the Iowa City Johnson County Senior Center to get their taxes done. According to the City of Iowa City website, those considered low to moderate income taxpayers are eligible for this free service, as well as those age 60 and above.
So people can come in to have their income taxes prepared for free. We have services that are offered Monday through Thursday.
This service would not be possible without volunteers like Fred Durian.
It's a very worthwhile service. There's lots of needy people out there that use this service, and they come back each year and have their taxes done.
Fred has been volunteering to help others with their taxes through this event for the last 13 years. Volunteers such as Fred are professionals who work for the AARP, which is a nonprofit social welfare organization.
They are sort of co-volunteers of the Senior Center and of AARP. They go through a training program with AARP to become certified and make sure that they are up to date on the current tax code.
These tax professionals can be found in room 209 of the Senior Center and are available here from 8:30 to 11:30 a.m. Monday through Thursday until April 14th. Reporting from the Iowa City Johnson County Senior Living Center, Ryan Scott, Daily Iowa TV.
Well, it sure has been a gloomy start to the week with lots of showers and lightning, but maybe it will get better.
I cannot agree more, Kelsey. It has been awfully gloomy outside, and I just hate going outside, but hopefully the rain will go away. Let's send it over to Melanie Taylor, who's standing by in the weather studio. Melanie?
That's right, Andrew and Kelsey. It has definitely been rainy lately, and hopefully we will be free from this gloom soon. There have been rumors about snow hitting the Midwest, but it's starting to look like Iowa will avoid the flurries. Instead, they're expected to land in the Great Lakes area. Looking at this week, Thursday morning temperatures will be about 45 degrees with a 41% chance of rain. The afternoon temps will rise to 50 degrees. At night, temperatures will cool down to a chilly 45 with a mostly cloudy sky. Now taking a look at our extended forecast. It looks like Friday and Saturday won't bring any more rain to Iowa City. Friday's high will be 46 with a 22-degree low and a mostly sunny sky. There's a high of 44 degrees with a partly sunny sky on Saturday. Sunday temperatures are warmer, but you might see some showers. The high will be 62 degrees and 60% chance of rain throughout the day. Monday and Tuesday's temperatures will be similar with highs in the 50s and lows in the 30s. Monday will be cloudy and breezy, and Tuesday will be sunny. Well, Kelsey and Andrew, that's all from the weather studio. Back to you.
Burnt pizza. Pizza Ranch owner Robert Schultz, age 53, has been charged with arson after allegedly burning down his restaurant. The fire happened on January 26th in Jefferson, Iowa. Central Iowa authorities say Schultz started multiple fires inside the restaurant and used gasoline to feed the fire. He is also being charged for criminal mischief and insurance fraud.
The controversy over a new Supreme Court justice continues. President Barack Obama sent out a tweet late Tuesday urging Senate leaders to give Supreme Court nominee Judge Merrick Garland a fair hearing. As a result, Iowa Senator Chuck Grassley made his own announcement on Twitter. Grassley now plans to meet with Garland next Tuesday. Grassley said he will use this meeting to listen to the federal judge and his viewpoints and share why he feels the nomination should not be passed in the Senate. Grassley has made it clear that any hearing should wait until the new president is sworn in. The breakfast meeting is set for April 12th.
Cruz and Sanders take Wisconsin in Tuesday's Republican primary. Ted Cruz got 48% of votes and 36 total delegates. Donald Trump fell being with 35% of votes and only 6 delegates in the In the Democratic primary, Bernie Sanders won with almost 57% of votes and 48 delegates. Hillary Clinton ended the evening with 43% and 38 delegates. Tuesday night provided that neither race is over.
$6.5 million. That is how much money the University of Iowa Health Science Library got in a 5-year grant to improve public access to health information for the university. This hefty grant came just after the University of Iowa's Hardin Library for the Health Sciences was chosen as the Greater Midwest Regional Medical Library by the National Library of Medicine. During the course of this 5-year grant period, the Hardin Library staff hopes to develop electronic access to health information as well as to promote biomedical information and its resources.
Well, Andrew, it sure feels like we're getting ready to see the boys of summer come out and take the field.
Certainly, yes. It's really been heating up for the Iowa baseball team, but another great part about spring weather is spring football, something I'm very excited about. I know that the Iowa football team has started practicing. We've got Jordan Maloney standing by in the sports studio. Jordan, what do you got for us?
Thanks, guys. The University of Iowa received some sad news about a former Hawkeye star, Murray Ware. The Iowa basketball alum passed away earlier this Wednesday morning at the age of 89. Ware was a 4-year starter for the Hawkeyes and was Iowa's first ever consensus first-team All-American. Our condolences go out to the Ware family in this difficult time. On a lighter note, the Iowa football spring practices are underway, and it's back to the drawing board for next season's game planning. After last year's perfect run through the regular season, the Hawkeyes are definitely going to have a target on their backs. Senior quarterback C.J. Beathard met up with the media early Wednesday afternoon and expressed his views on the next season. Beathard said, "If we play the same way that we did last season, we can't count on having a great season. After the season we had, there are teams out there that are going to be gunning for us. So we're going to have to improve as individuals and as a team." Flipping the script, things are starting to heat up for spring sports here at the University of Iowa, and some athletes are showing up and showing off both on the field and in the classroom. 2 athletes were recognized for their efforts in academics as well as their athletics. Senior baseball player Nick Rossetti and junior gymnast Angel Metcalf received the honor of Student Athlete of the Month. Both Rossetti and Metcalf stood out academically while maintaining impressive performances in their own sports. Speaking of some impressive athletes, many former Iowa wrestlers are attempting to impress more than just fans. With the USA Olympic trials coming up this weekend, the wrestlers are preparing to show off their talents in hopes to join the USA team. While yesterday we dove into these 3 former Iowa wrestlers, today Zach Mackey took a closer look at the former national champion, Tony Ramos.
Great wrestlers all throughout the sport will be on hand in Carver Hawkeye Arena this weekend for the 2016 Olympic trials. Now, the Hawkeyes themselves will have some big-name wrestlers there, but none bigger than 3-time All-American Tony Ramos, who is currently undefeated in the United States since 2013.
That's not the only record that's been brought up. It's been brought up that I haven't lost an American since 2013. So, there's a lot of those kind of little things going around, those types of stats.
While at the University of Iowa, Ramos was an NCAA and Big Ten champion while going 107-8 in his 4 seasons in a Hawkeye singlet. Himself and head coach Tom Branch are the only 2 Iowa wrestlers in the history to never lose a match at Carver Hawkeye Arena.
Tom's even joked to me about who would win if me and him were to wrestle off after, when everyone was gone. Because he's the only other guy that's undefeated in Carver Hawkeye Arena.
Ramos believes that he has the advantage with the tournament being in Iowa City.
Advantage because, I got the home crowd. I'm sleeping in my own bed. I'm in my own environment, things I'm used to doing every single day. There's nothing that's going to change for me.
Tony Ramos has a chance to achieve the ultimate goal in the sport of wrestling, something he has been chasing ever since a young age.
I wanted to call my dad the other day and ask him, hey, when you first put me in wrestling, did you think that this was ever possible? When did you really think that there was a chance I could be representing the USA on the Olympic team?
Zach Mackey for Daily Iowan TV Sports.
The first round of competition starts on Saturday at 9 a.m. with the men's freestyle, followed by women's freestyle, before starting up the Greco-Roman portion of the tournament. Make sure to stay with Daily Iowan TV for the complete coverage of the weekend. That's all the time we have for this Wednesday in sports, but check back in for tomorrow's show where we'll recap Iowa's baseball's midweek matchup against Milwaukee. Back to you guys at the desk.
That's all we have for you tonight on Daily Iowan TV.
Be sure to check out our website, dailyiowan.com, for all the latest news. For Daily Iowan TV, I'm Kelsey Sanger.
And I'm Andrew Roberts. Have a great night.